Hey, this your girl, Miss Shawn. Thank you for tuning in to the 12 o'clock Real Talk session. Well, this guy is having issues. He has been married to his wife for 30 years. He was in the military and, living a good life, but his wife cheated on him twice. He was deployed, and when he was away, his wife cheated on him and became pregnant. And, he was deployed again a second time and she became pregnant again. He decided to stay with her despite her cheating on him. They went to counseling and, tried to make it work. She got pregnant a third time, had the baby. And, like I said, they continued to try to make it in a relationship. He got a DNA test with the children. And he found out that the two first kids wasn't his. So he's saying that she destroyed his life, that, he doesn't love her anymore, that he just don't want to be with her anymore. And he wants some advice. He wants someone to help him out. And I would say to him that she cheated on you the first time and had a child on you and you stayed. She cheated on you a second time. You stayed there. She had another baby. You stayed. And you stayed, and he didn't give specific time to how long he stayed and how old the kids are or anything. So I'm just going on the little information that he gave. And again, you decided to stay with her despite her cheating on you. You knew that it was a big possibility that these two kids that she had, these two babies that she was pregnant with, might have not been yours. And I think heart of hearts, you knew that the baby wasn't yours because it was impossible for the babies to be yours if you were deployed somewhere else. And then she became pregnant. But you decided to stay and you wanted to be with her and, you continued the relationship. So you can't really keep on bringing up the fact that she cheated and she was unfaithful and had babies outside of your marriage because you decided to stay. You loved her enough that you stayed. Even though in your heart you still felt bad because you kept on seeing these kids and you knew they weren't yours. And then you went to go and get a DNA to prove that these kids wasn't yours, but you knew that they weren't and you decided to stay. So all of these years later, you can't come back and say, well, we got this DNA test. The baby's is not mine. So I'm going to leave now, because it's really not fair to her because you said you forgave her and you stayed with her and, you knew in your heart these kids wasn't yours and you stayed. So now that you have this DNA test and you know for sure that these kids are not yours and now you're upset and you want to leave, that's really not fair to her because you stayed there for so long and she's thinking everything is okay. And evidently she didn't cheat on you again because you stayed and you guys been married for 30 years. So I would say to continue to go to counseling and see what you can do. You can't change the hurt in your heart. You can forgive her, but you can't change it. It'll always be there. But again, you said that you wanted to stay. You said you wanted to make it work. So work on it or do what you want to do and leave because it just reminds you so much. It keeps, repeating itself in your head and you just can't take it anymore. And, you might have to just go ahead and move on. But, it's really not fair that you would do that since you stayed for all these years and accepted these kids as your own. You raised them. You love them. What are the kids going to say when they find out that you just want to up and leave? They don't, not only do they find out that you're not really the father, but and then the father that they've known all of their life is leaving now. you have to kind of think about them. Of course, your heart hurts because she was deceitful to you, but, you stay. So, I don't know. I would continue to go to counseling or go back to counseling and talk to her, tell her how you feel, that even though it was years ago, you still hurt from the situation, and that's only fair to do. But listeners, help him out. Visit our Facebook page at RP Entertainment Radio, or you can call us on Uvu at RPENTRADIO, or you can tweet us at RPENTREQSTLINE. And remember, show your girl some love each day at 12 o'clock p.m. Central Time for the Real Talk session.